Hello, Donald from RTI Services. This is Joel from JND SEO. Spoke with your office earlier the other day, actually. And, I told them I was sending this video over. They told me that was fine. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. I don't want to waste your time, Donald. I don't want to waste mine. So I'm actually going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear more information, then let's set up a quick 10-minute phone call. And if not, then I'm actually going to give you free tips that are worthwhile for you even to watch this. And you could just go ahead and apply those to your site or have someone do that. And it would definitely be very helpful. So I'm just kind of looking for the amount of content on your page. And you guys probably have 400 to 500 words of content. I'm really looking for about 1,500. That's kind of what Google recommends. And they're actually going to kind of rank you based on that. And the more words you have, the higher up you're going to rank. But the second reason that's probably even more important is that the more content on your page, the more keywords and keyword phrases you can put into that content. I've put in roofing Miami FL here for an example. I know you guys are based out of Miami, so that's really perfect. And what this kind of also symbolizes, in addition to just being a really good keyword, key phrase with good volume, is that it's what new customers are going to put in if they're looking for services in the area. And the first thing they're going to find is these ads, and companies are just basically just paying to be seen first here and hoping that that the first thing that they see and that they'll actually click their site and they'll get their business. But the second thing they'll see is this map section. Top 3 companies are going to show up in here based on citations. It's really just a preview screen. You could view all to see the rest, but it's kind of a way just to be seen again. And the way to get this is just to have the most citations or the strongest citations. And that's just the way to get citations is just to submit your business name, address, phone number, those 3 things together, into a directory site such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, name a few. After this map section, we're going to run into our organic section. You're going to get 10 results per page. This is really what people were actually looking for when they did this, right? They weren't looking for the map section or even the ads. They were looking for the companies with the websites, which is this. And these don't show up randomly. They show up based on Google's algorithm and formula. And we now know 2 parts of that we've gone over are content and keywords. Citations do play a part as well, but specifically the content and keywords for the organic section. And so let's just go ahead and rank these because they show up based on our keyword roofing Miami FL. So by putting that in, we know that TNS Roofing is number 1 for this keyword. We know Home Advisor is number 2 and Better Business Bureau is number 3. Home Advisor and Better Business Bureau are both directories. So what we want to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put your website, RTI Services Inc.com, into a program I use called Ahrefs. This helps me to kind of analyze your site, see how it's performing. So I can see that you guys do have your business name up in your header here. That's a really good thing. It helps Google to actually find you a little easier. And you've also got a few keywords, roofing contractors, roof repair as well. I would recommend adding maybe a location of those. If you said roofing contractor Miami or roof repair Miami, that would make those even better. So let's look at the numbers a little bit though, right? 80 referring domains. That just means websites or domains that you have links on. When people click those links, it redirects them back to your page, RTI Services Inc. And the 80 websites that you do have links on are actually sending you back 578 links to your page. You guys can be found for 88 keyword or key phrase searches, such as what I put in when I put in roofing Miami FL. So there's about 88 of those you guys do have on your page, and they're bringing about 18 visitors to your site per month. Keywords are what bring the visitors. And so you're probably thinking 18, I wish it was more. Well, let's take a look at the keywords and kind of see why it is what it is, and we can kind of analyze and see where we could improve. So first, when we see RTI Miami, we do see that 20 people search this every single month. And for this one, you guys are number 1. So we remember we did a little ranking already. We know that there's 10 results per page. You really want to be on the first page, so you want to be in the top 10 for as many as possible. We found 80 to 85% of people that do searches will not go to page 2. So you really have to be on page 1, top 10, to get the results in the volume. So people that search you by name, though, is people that know you. There's some of that's referral, some is repeat customers, but some of it's can be people who saw your signs or trucks too. Maybe they were driving, couldn't write down the info, remember the name, had to search it to find all that, right? So a couple different variations, that's going to bring you a lot of referral business, but we also want to bring new customers in. So in addition to your own name, we also want to find more keywords that bring in new customers. Here's one here, roof repair, Miami, Florida. That's a good one. 70 people search it. The problem we're seeing, you guys are number 31. We know that 10 results per page, so where 31 put us? At the top of page 4. We also know 80 to 85% of people won't go to page 2, so that tells us they also won't go, of course, to page 4. So I'm afraid this one's not bringing the results, even though it is the right kind of keyword that we're looking for. So it looks to me that basically on the first page, we have all of your business names. So that's the ones that you guys are ranked on the top 10 for. And once we get to the other keywords, it kind of drops off to page 20, page 2 here, or even page 3. So that tells me all of your current traffic is coming from your own name, which is going to be somewhat your referrals. I'm going to grab TNS Roofing Systems, put them into Ahrefs here as well to kind of see how their site's doing. All right, so I've taken TNS Roofing Systems and plugged them into Ahrefs here as well. And we can find they do have their business name at the top as well as a few keywords. 391 referring domains, send them back about 1,300 links back to their page or backlinks. 974 keywords they can be found for in searches. And that's driving about 625 visitors to their site per month. Let's look at their keywords, kind of see what they're doing differently. First thing we do find, roofing, Miami, Florida. 250 people do search that key phrase, and they are number 1 for that. So they're going to get the largest percentage of that 250. Roofing, Miami, 200 more, number 1 again. Then we have their own name, TNS Roofing, 100, number 1. Miami Roofing, 100, number 1. We'll skip through their own name. Roofing company in Miami, it's 50 there, and number 1. So with the exception really of this TNS Miami one, which is their own name, they're pretty much number 1 for all of these top 10 keywords. It was 8 to 10 keywords. And that's where you're going to get the largest percentage of your traffic in that number 1 spot. So that's how they're really getting all of those. Plus they have a lot of the right keywords, bringing them in both for referrals and new customers. So for you guys, that's what I'd recommend as well. Definitely adding more content on the homepage, getting some more of the right keywords in, and then ranking you in the top 10 for those, and ideally top 5, and then top 3 as well, because that's what's going to really bring that traffic in. And just imagine, forget the however many they have, the couple hundred. If we just add 100 visitors to your page, right? That's 5 times what you have now, even a little more. How many more calls? How many of those calls would turn to estimates? How many more jobs per month would that equal for you guys? If you want to talk more, 10 minutes, I will give you guys a call just for some follow-up anyway and ask what you thought of the video. But thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. Have an excellent day.